What's up, YouTube? Deadpool 2323 here. This is not a haul video. This is for the Comic Book Estates 2017 YouTube Comic Book Community Awards. I cast my ballot already. Got confirmation from the Comic Book Estate, and I'm going to share it with it. And I like what the man from Beantown did. Thanks for the shout out, by the way. He did his. He did 3 for every category, and then he gave a bunch of shout outs. So let's see, we're in the middle of doing some stuff up here in my loft where my comic book wall is. You can see it's still there, but I'm not able to stand in front of it right now, so I kind of have to do this at an angle, so I apologize for the poor video coverage. Alright, category 1 was favorite individual chat show host. That's tough. That's tough. So I'm going to go from 3 up to 1, being the person I vote for. So in number 3, Dresser's Comics and Things. Man, I love the energy he brings. For me, this particular one is just about someone who's an individual doing it. It's not 2 or 3 people. It's not a group. It's not an ensemble. It's not a live show. It's just doing the hauls, you know. And I love Dresser's reviews. I love what he does. It's not just the hauls either. It's also what else they bring. Second place was Alex the Comic Order for me. I watch everything Alex puts out. What a great year it's been for him. He is a great ambassador for this this hobby, this community. And I could go on and on and on. My greatest haul ever, my greatest find ever, I was so fortunate to be able to call him up and utilize his experience and his knowledge and be able to share in that moment. And I could hear his excitement on the other end. I know I was excited. Yeah. Let me see if I can... Is that a little better? Maybe? I don't know. And then number 1, I'm going to turn this a little bit. Yeah, that's not better at all. Yeah, oh well. Number 1, Reaper Tate 728. Anthony, yeah. The best part about, if you're not subbed to him, the best part about him isn't just the haul videos. I mean, we all do haul videos, but every now and again, we'll get on here and do something else. We'll do a contest video, or we'll do a rant. Well, he gets on there all the time. He gives you tips on how to, I mean, one of the best videos that I watched probably 5 times was how to get that nasty smell out of comic books. Because we all get them, right? Like, you know, I think, to me, like, there's no, one of the greatest aphrodisiacs, taking an old comic book, opening it up, and smelling that almost musty, old comic book smell. I love it. But not when it's moldy, or not when it's dank, or if it's been sitting around mothballs. That's not good. And Anthony, Reaper Tate, did a great video on how to get rid of that. And I had just bought a collection. I had a bunch that had been in mothballs, so that was kind of fortuitous timing on my part. But not just that. All 3 of these guys, the passion that they put in, I mean, and listen, in no way, shape, or form is this a slight on anybody. Don't anybody take this slight. It's like, why do you like him more than me? It's not like that. And if you think that way, then you probably shouldn't watch any of these videos, because I really appreciate these 3 guys. Dresser's Comics and Things, Alex the Comic Order, but my vote is Reaper Tate 728 for favorite individual chat show host. I don't know Dresser. I've become friends with Alex and Anthony. So, best live show ensemble. That was tough. I hear a lot of people talk about the New York Warriors. I'm gonna start checking them out. I have not seen them. I just became sub to one of them. There's a lot of people who I'm probably not sub to, who's pretty popular in the community. because I don't have the time to watch as many videos as I'd like. I like to watch the guys I like to watch, and then I try to branch out a couple. I try to watch the guys who comment on my videos. I try to go back and watch their videos too. I don't always comment. I'm bad about that. But I try. I'm trying to get better at that. But coming in third place, man, I'm last year's winners, Blast It or Stash It. I don't get to watch them as much, but man, when I do, they're always interesting. When I have the time to watch them, I like to watch them. They're good. I like TiVo's crew too, Lords of the Long Box. That's a fun crew to watch too. Great YouTubers in both of those groups. But the group for me that I watch, that I'm pretty loyal to, is the 9.2 crew. They've kind of inspired me to maybe start doing my own live broadcasts, and I've kind of talked to a few guys, and we're putting something together, and we're looking at 2018. So don't be surprised if you start seeing a monthly live show in 2018, maybe weekly. I don't know. Just depends the kind of time that we have. But yeah, so love those guys. 9.2 crew, man. Alex the Comic Order, Master X Splinter, the Doom. I know I'm forgetting the other guys blanking. I apologize. Wow, I really apologize for that. But that crew is just phenomenal. Outstanding Collector of the Year. This one was tough for me. The top three guys that I have, man, watching their collections grow, and I'm going to start with Kingdom Comics coming in at third. If you don't watch Kingdom Comics, or if you haven't heard of him, sub him up, man. He's phenomenal. Just a laid back cool dude, man. Just a laid back cool dude. I would love to be able to sit in a bar, have a beer, and just bullshit about life with this guy. I think he's a very interesting guy. He does a lot of traveling, goes to a lot of different cons. He'll show his hauls from those cons. He's been to cons that I've been to, and unfortunately we went on different days. Love to meet up with him. Just a good dude. Really, he's had a great year getting some awesome books. Coming in at number 2, I'm going to keep going back to this guy, I guess. Reaper Tate 728. Man, he's awesome. He has a Batman collection, probably the best Batman collection I've seen on YouTube and in real life. And not that YouTube isn't real life, but man, he's you know, I'm not a Batman fan. In honor of him, I'm wearing my Riddler shirt, you know. But Outstanding Collector of the Year for me is Alex the Comic Order. Just the books he picked up in his greatest haul ever video. Amazing Fantasy 15 and Avengers 1. That would normally, for anybody else, be separated into 2 videos. Why not? It's the great ender for both videos, right? Like, I mean, I think most people do that. They put their big book at the end, right? This guy, though, and he had probably 5 books in that video that would be the star of most hauls. You know, First Blade was in there, I believe. A couple others. I mean, just unbelievable. I think he got an upgraded First Poison Ivy. I don't remember if it was in that video or not, but just what a great, and again, a great ambassador of the community. He's always giving shout outs to everybody. He's giving a bunch to me. He reaches out to everybody. He's a good person. Definitely Outstanding Collector of the Year for me. And to be perfectly honest with you, I thought Reaper Tate 728 and Kingdom Comics had great years too, but I don't think it was close. I mean, Amazing Fantasy and Avengers 1 in the same haul, that to me is unbelievable. Best personality in the comic book community. Oh, wow. Tough, huh? So I went with the guys who I just love their enthusiasm and passion. I'm going to start at number 3 with a group I recently started watching. I went back and watched it. Man, I enjoy their show. The Comicaholics. Yeah. Man, I love watching their show. The Comicaholics at number 3 there for me. Number 2, real quick, if you're not a fan of the Comicaholics, or if you're not a fan, I'm sorry, if you're not subbed to the Comicaholics, check them out. They're really, really good. I believe it's a husband and wife couple. I honestly don't know if they're husband and wife or boyfriend, girlfriend. I feel bad. I don't know that. I don't know them personally. So, but man, they're entertaining. They get a lot of newer stuff, which I'm not really as into, but I like to watch it because I like to learn about it. So when I see it, I know what I'm getting. But their energy together, their chemistry, that's the word. Their chemistry it's great. It's awesome. Coming in at number 2, man, last year's champion, Old Man Gamer's Chris. It could easily be number 1. He's a great ambassador for this community. He's the guy. He's one of a handful of guys that if you were to say send a group of people to represent your community, he'd be one of them. Love this guy. He's just, I've never seen him say anything negative. I've never seen him say anything bad. He's a positive guy. He's always having fun. And, he would have been number 1, but unfortunately, he's got a sidekick named Freedom. And, Freedom took a little bit from him. Not in a bad way, but, how do you give it to Chris when Freedom kind of steals the show, But, no, I'm just kidding. But the number 1 guy for me, I don't know. I watch just about everything the guy puts out. I love his intro. Good evening, ladies and ghouls. The comic crypt of Castle Hills. Well, I did a shitty version of what he does, but man, here's one of the longtime collectors in our community. Been collecting. Some of the stuff that he shows is phenomenal, but even when the stuff that he's showing is like not what I'm into, like I'm not a Scooby-Doo fan, right? Nothing against it, and it's just not for me. Man, when he shows it, I'm into it because his enthusiasm and the way he describes it and what he knows, and I love his personality. I love the way he goes all out on these comics, and it doesn't matter if it's Scooby-Doo or Ghost Rider. He's about it. I love that about him. I really do. Really do. And it doesn't matter if it's old school or new school. He likes it all, and he's that guy who's been collecting since he was a kid. He's probably got 5 rooms in his house filled with comics. I have no idea. Another guy I'd love to go hunting with. I'd love to go hunting with all these guys. There's not a one here that I wouldn't want to go hunting with. Channel of the year. So coming in at 3rd, this guy for me, I kind of look at this like this award, Channel of the Year, like this is the top award of the year. So I put all the previous, the 4 previous, well, not the 9.2 crew, but Alex the Comic Hoarder, Reaper Tate, Comic Crypt of Castle Hills. I kind of put them all in the mix. But coming in at number 3 is a guy I haven't mentioned yet. And I don't know why I haven't mentioned him. I should have mentioned him for all of this stuff, to be honest with you. But one of the best channels out there. I don't know him personally. I think he is probably one of the top guys in the loop on what's hot, what's getting hot, looking to the future. Seeking Near Mint Comics. The top 20 covers tag that he sent out to the community. Nobody's doing this stuff to win awards. It's not about that. It's about just having fun in the community and bringing the community together. And that, more people, I think he's like 84 videos. 84 people in the community did that tag cover because of him. 84 people did a video because of him. That's I don't think anyone else can say that. I want to say it was 84, 83 or 84. don't think anyone else can say that. That they got 80-some people. I don't think anyone else can say they got, other than for maybe a contest video. But I haven't even really seen a contest video get more than 20, 25. 80. 80. It's pretty good. And if you haven't seen them, it's SNMC, Seeking Near Mint Comics. Go to his channel, check him out. Pretty good. But number 1 and number 2 for me came down to 2 previous guys I've talked about. They're friends of mine, so if you want to say I'm biased, go ahead. I don't really care. To me, these 2 guys epitomize what it is to be an ambassador, to be the MVP of the comic book community. I think they're 2 of the most talked about and known, and that's coming in at number 2 is Alex the Comic Hoarder. And I could go on and on for days about Alex. It was close for me. Went back and forth on this. I decided, for me, the number 1 guy in the comic book community for this year, the channel of the year, because of a couple reasons, but it's Reaper Tate 728 for me. And the number 1 reason is this. Alex does a lot of live shows. He puts out a lot of other people's channels. Reaper Tate doesn't really do any live shows, but he does put out a lot of other people's channels. But Reaper Tate kind of talks about other things in the comic book community. He talks about restored comics. He talks about getting comics graded. He gives his opinions on things, but when he gives his opinion, he's not telling you you're wrong. He's just giving his opinion, and he makes sure you understand you're never wrong for doing what you want to do with your hobby. And not that Alex does that. I'm not trying to say he does it, but I think Alex focuses a lot. Oh man, I don't know, man, because there's no way. It was just a very tough decision, and when it just came down to, I think Reaper's videos were a little more diverse. But Alex does that too with the 9.2 crew. So it's I had to make a decision, and it was a tough one. And Alex, I'm sorry I went with Reaper on this one, but I still love you, brother, and I think you're right up there with him. And if I could have submitted 2 ballots, I would have flipped the order on this and submitted it. And I'm not trying to take anything away from either of you. I think you're both awesome. There's a category that I suggested be added for next year, Haul of the Year. For me, it's nothing more than, pick someone who got a haul that you just thought was the best haul of the year. It could be for any reason. It could have been they got that variant that you loved. It could have been whatever it is. For me, the haul of the year was Alex the Comic Hoarder's greatest haul ever. I mean, you get Avengers #1 and Amazing Fantasy in any condition. Amazing Fantasy 15 in any condition. I think that's haul of the year. That's just me. Tough because I don't watch everybody's videos to know everybody's haul, but that's, to me, that was the haul of the year. So something I want added for 2018 haul of the year. And lastly, man, I've done a bad job with my videos giving shout-outs. I give a few shout-outs here and there, but there's so many people that I've watched, and there's so many people that have commented on my videos, and then I've gone back and watched, and I am subbed up to every one of these guys. This isn't everybody I'm subbed up to, but I'm subbed up to a lot of guys. But these are the ones who I watch some of their videos, or a lot of their videos. Some of these guys, I watch all their stuff. So I'm going to go through it, and I'm going to try to get it done in the next 2 minutes so that I keep this video at 21 minutes. Man from Beantown, love his stuff. He's just got a Silver Age heart just like me. Master X Splinter, The Walking Jedi. Love The Walking Jedi. Great personality, great guy. I've gotten to know him a little bit. Really good guy. QB Comic Addict, Ralph. I mean, if there was a video for Walking Jedi should get Name of the Year because I just think he's got the best name in the community, and QB Comic Addict should get Voice of the Year because he's got the best voice in the community. Gizmo17, one of my absolute favorite channels. Would have been probably in one of these awards, but they stopped making videos a couple months ago. I'm friends with them. They're good people. Life's busy for them. They don't have time for videos right now, and I get it, but they're an awesome husband and wife couple that do videos. Fred Hall Direct Edition, Martian Comic Hunter, The Wilkin Dead, Beyond the Blast Doors. If you don't watch Beyond the Blast Doors, They do some comic book stuff, but they do a lot of Star Wars stuff. And if you're a Star Wars fan, they're phenomenal. And they really have a very professional-looking show. I really like their show. Joker M21, J-Rod Ham 78, both those guys comment all the time on my stuff, and I watch quite a few of their videos. Really good stuff, good YouTubers. Strictly Comics, Tom Ryan. I mean, can't say enough about Tom Ryan, right? I got hooked onto him by Alex Comic Order. I've gone back, watched several of his videos. Love the guy. He's really good. Comically Flawed, TiVo, Lord of the Long Box, man. You are a great ambassador of this community. Please keep doing what you're doing. I love your shows. Comic Trips, really different. They're like hour-long episodes, man, and you got to have some time to watch them, or watch them in pieces. But man, they're awesome. They go all over the country and they show these great collections and these great stores. Man, really, really into them, man. Comic Trips, good deal. Aim High, good guy. This next guy, this guy comments on every video I do. Timothy, Canadian Comic Hunter. I love watching his stuff. He's really branched out. He's our brother from up north. I love him. Rag 718, Longshank 78, two great YouTubers, do a lot of good stuff. Rogue 121, Spidey Fan, Weapon X Comics, another three that are just really good. JLS Comics got a lot of subscribers. He puts out some really interesting content. I really suggest that if you haven't seen him, check him out. If you like him, sub him up. Don Comic Book Junkie, we all know Don Comic Junkie, or if you don't, check him out. Another really, really good YouTuber. Louie Jewell, my local brother. This is pretty funny. He's local. We shop the same LCS. Never met him. Someday I'm going to go in there when he's in there, and I'm going to go introduce myself. Amazing Murphinator 1028. Come on, Murph. I love that. I love him. 64-page special. Comic Hunter 1014. I mean, we all love Comic Hunter 1014, right? I mean, Nightmare Comics, Drew Manchu, The Go-To Geeks, another great show, The Go-To Geeks. The Uncanny Kyle Walker, our brother from across the pond, man. Really, really, I like the stuff he puts out. And, for that guy, he has a hard time getting the stuff because, he lives across the pond. So, man, keep doing what you're doing. Keep hunting, man. He's got freaking issues. Buckshot 33, Huey's Comics. All three of those guys, great guys. Comic Order 410, Mr. Rigor Mortis, Davis Comic Finds, Jay Punish, Count Van Strange, SPT Killerwood, another really good YouTuber, SPT Killerwood. Love him. Love him. Archangel, another great couple. Vincrew, 120000, 12,000. Vincrew, I mean, everybody knows Vincrew, right? I mean, he's probably second for best voice. And then Tumu, Two is, man, he's got to watch his stuff. He's got some great books. That's it. It's a little over 22 minutes. Again, collect what you like. Don't apologize for it. Good luck to everybody, and happy hunting.